Hello and welcome back to Oversteer Auto Reviews. Today I am back at Mercedes-Benz of Seattle, where they have an extensive collection of beautiful Mercedes-Benz vehicles. I have borrowed this brand new 2021 Mercedes AMG A35 to review. Without further ado, let's break this car down and complete our review. Up front, you can definitely tell that this is a strong and aggressive front fascia, as it is trying to compensate for the size of the car. This is an AMG, so you have an AMG badge over here. Along with that, we get the winged grille. Sadly, this is not the Pan America grille, but I'm speculating that it might come next year in the AMG A35, 45, and 45S trim levels. And this vehicle also has the AMG Night Package, which means that this logo right here has been covered in black. The splitters are covered in black. These louvers are covered in black where the intakes are, and those canards are black as well. Now, those canards are in fact not stock because this has the AMG Aerodynamic Package. That gives us a better splitter, it's larger, canards over there, and some appointments in the rear, which I will show you a bit later. Overall, a very nice design front fascia for the car. These headlights are also LED daytime running, where the strip is always illuminated. Well, I do really like this strong and aggressive front fascia from Mercedes-Benz. Underneath the hood of the AMG A35, you will find the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's not hand-built, but it still produces 302 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque. From a 4-cylinder, that's very, very impressive. Now, these numbers will get you to 60 in just 4.6 seconds with the aid of the 7-speed automatic dual-clutch transmission and 4Matic all-wheel drive drivetrain. Now, one thing I do want to point out is once I opened the hood, the first thing I saw was that turbo, and I love that Mercedes-Benz has it placed over there for the driver or anyone else viewing to see. Very nice. Now here we are at the wheels. You will find the 19 by 235 millimeter width AMG multi-spoke matte black wheels. These wheels are quite nice looking. I believe they look very nice with the AMG as a whole. And in addition to that, we have the very large drilled brakes with gray AMG calipers. Very nice tire. This is an $800 option for these wheels. Moving on to the side of the AMG A35, you can see it's actually not that large. I do really like this body line. It runs all the way from the headlight all through the taillight and the doors. We also have a little more subtle one on the lower portion. We also have a nice side skirt, which is finished in gloss black, which is included with the AMG Night Package. The Night Package also blacked out this window trim and these mirror caps on the side as well. The Night Package, however, did not black out these handles. I don't really think that's much of a big deal because there is silver on the wheels, and the turbo badges located right here are also chrome, so it matches and kind of flows with the overall car and its color. Speaking of color, this is mountain gray metallic, and it is a $750 option if you are inclined to purchase the car. Now, I really like the way this car is styled. It's small, but it still gives off a very aggressive and angry look. It seems like it always wants to attack something, like a little chihuahua of some sort. Overall, very nice side design from a Mercedes vehicle. Now, specific to the doors as well, we have the keyless go option. So the car is currently unlocked. I can lock it by just tapping. The mirrors go in as well, which I do like quite a bit. Now if you want to get in, simply grab the handle and open the door like so. Then if you want to go back away, effortlessly close the door and tap the little square again. Easy. Now, even though this is an AMG, you might forget that there is not a V8 under the hood. You do have a 4-cylinder. May not be good for power, but when you think of fuel economy, it's definitely much better. I opened the automatic opening gas cap, and you can see right here. Now, the fuel economy for the city is 21 mpg, and on the freeway, you should get 28 miles per gallon, keeping in mind that you do have to drive like a normal person and not speed, which is hard to do in this car, to get that fuel. At the rear of the AMG A35, you can definitely tell that the AMG Aerodynamics Package and Night Package are coming into a huge role to dress up this car more than it's already been dressed up. Well, I say this because this lip spoiler has been painted gloss black, has been increased in size to match the car's vibe, that being angry and aggressive. We also have a chrome AMG badge, a chrome Mercedes-Benz logo, and a chrome A35 logo over here. Now for 2021, Mercedes-Benz vehicles have all been given this design of taillight. Personally, I believe that these suit this car very, very well. Now on the lower portion, we have two reflectors, our gloss black exhaust tips, and gloss black diffuser. These are all a part of the AMG Aerodynamics Package and Night Package. Inside the trunk, we have a relatively large trunk space for what this car segment is, being compact sedan. Let's open up this little compartment here. You can see that there is a subwoofer in the far right corner, and here we have a tire inflation kit, which will come in handy because the tire profile on these tires is only 30. Other than that, we have a Mercedes-Benz first aid kit with their roadside assistance number on there. And overall, we have nothing much, but we do have a latch to make the rear seats fold down. You can see like that. I'll have to go over there and push the seat down by myself. But that will all happen once I do conduct a trunk test, which I will do for you now. Now this opening right here is quite small, so you do have to be aware of that when loading in gross. And we have closed the trunk. It is quite tight in here, and I do not like it. The trunk emergency release button is also pulsing. Let's open it back up. Now here we are in the rear seats of the AMG A35, and I've got to say, before I sat in here I was quite scared too, but once I am, it's quite okay. See, I have this seat set to my desired sitting position. I'm 5'11", have about 5 inches of knee room and about 2 to 3 inches of headroom, which really isn't that bad. Foot room, I cannot say the same about. I only have a bit of wiggle room, and that's pretty much it. Now, these are the Nappa black leather seats, which will run you $1,450 US. It's okay. We also have a nice leather armrest with quite fun to play with cup holders. On the door panel, we have all leather surrounded except for this lower piece, which is imitation leather. It's really just plastic. We also have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, $800 option, and those bass really well. And I don't know if it's worth it or not, but if you like music, definitely go for it. We also have fake chrome door handles to pull on and plastic window switches. We also have lock and unlock buttons, which is interesting for the rear. I've not really seen many cars implement lock and unlock buttons for the rear seat passengers. Along with that, we have large-ish cubbies on the door panels and climate control vents, which do work really smoothly, quite satisfying to just move. Overall, a okay rear end for a compact sedan. Let's move up to the front. Onto the driver's side, you will see the door panel. This is not the aluminum trim because it is the AMG brand aluminum trim. They have aluminum with an AMG overprint in a carbon fiber type material. I'll show you that a bit shortly. Here we have our seat controls. Let's play around with those. Again, 3 memory settings like most Mercedes-Benz vehicles. We have the base, moves forward and backwards, and the backrest also moves forwards and backwards. These seats are heated but not ventilated, so we do have a blank switch over here. Again, with that odd looking chrome door handle, but we do have our plastic mirror switches. If those are metal, I feel like they'd be a lot better, but oh well. Here we also have our trunk opening switch, a small cubby, and a water bottle holder over there as well. Lock and unlock buttons inside the door handle. Here we have our basic light switches and our parking brake, which is interestingly placed. In other Mercedes-Benz vehicles, it's usually over here, but over here next to the lights is quite interesting. This is also the AMG Performance wheel with DINAMICA. This wheel costs $500 if you do want it. DINAMICA is Mercedes-Benz's version of Alcantara. It's a racing material, provides extra grip, but it does wear down, so if you are going to be daily driving this vehicle, I would pass on the DINAMICA steering wheel and go for a simple leather one. Let's climb in and I'll show you the other features of the interior. Now we can go into comfort, where we can change all of our kinetics. Now let's go into settings and change the backrest, seat surface, duration, all of the things that I would like. And I've started playing with it, and it's adjusting based on my body type. Now let's go to ambient lighting. Let's see what color options they have for us today. Here we have a multicolor. Let's see what the multicolors give us as options. We have all these other options. Let's change it to red since this is an AMG. It's red. I want to change it to a purplish white. Alright, now we can go into white. It's white, but it's not very bright. Orange. Let's keep it purple. Right, and now we can also do our multicolor, which is an option. We can go into color mix, which will give us a bunch of different colors, and I'm not too fond of this. I like to keep it simple with just our purple colors. We also have our welcome effects and our climate effects, which changes based on the climate we have and when we open the door, when we close the door, and we start to leave. You can also change the brightness of these lights, change the accent. I will keep them at 100% because I love to show how nice and beautiful these ambient lights are. Now if I want to change the climate zones, I can have accent full, ambience full, but vents 0. But I don't want to. I'm going to keep it all the way up just because I can. Alright, let's start off with the AMG performance pages. I go in, here we have a G meter. When we are accelerating, you will see that the G's go down. When we brake, the G's go up. And we also have an acceleration pedal and our brake pressure. I'm pressing, you can see it changing in real time. We also have acceleration, you can see it change like that. We also have a turning degree. You can see the max is 36 degrees. Now, we also have a full screen setting. We don't want that. Now, engine, we have our horsepower and torque, engine oil temperature, transmission oil temperature. We also have fuel consumption. You don't need to look at that at a track. And we also have our individual configuration, so we can change it how we want to drive on the track. Now, these steering wheel controls are quite simple. When you're driving, you can use this to change those. On the left, you can use this to control whatever's on this main display. We have our accept and decline, our voice assistant, individual mode, back, home. I also like that this is circular to match all of these. On this side, we also have our adaptive cruise control settings, and back and home. We also have paddle shifters, which you can shift manually. One thing I didn't like is that this drive select system is made of plastic, and I don't like that because in an AMG, you do have to get a premium car, and when you get a premium car, you should have premium materials in it as well. Oh well. That is pretty much it for the interior of the car. Now driving in the AMG A35, that was a mild acceleration. There was wheel spin, that is due to the car's body to weight ratio. Now when you're just cruising along in the AMG A35, there aren't much distractions in terms of noise. Wheel noise is okay considering the fact that these are wider tires for this segment. They don't make too much noise while driving. Wind noise is pretty good, that is thanks to the well-designed aerodynamics of the car. And engine noise is only noticeable when you do step on it. This is a 4-cylinder, so high accelerations will cause the engine to growl. Handling is exceptional with these tires and suspension.
The 4Matic all-wheel drive drivetrain really allows you to have confidence while taking tight corners at high speeds. Overall, a very well designed car. Moving on to the comparison, we will start off with the 2021 BMW M135i xDrive. Now this car is only available in the hatchback body style, has a front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive bias. It does make more torque than the AMG, but it does have that interestingly styled grille. Next up is the 2021 Audi S3. Now this car does have 4 more horsepower than the AMG, but it does not have the cool ambient lighting system that Mercedes does have. This car does also have a lower base price, but it is also worse looking. It's up to you on which car you would like to go with.
And that is the complete review on the 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG A35. I do love this car for what it is, and I believe that it's small, nimble, comfortable, sporty, and powerful based on its power to weight ratio. Originally, this car comes with a sticker price of around $45,000, but this has been spec'd out just about to $54,485. I believe that is a great price for a brand new Mercedes with an AMG badge. Yes, the engine is not made in Germany, but it still delivers what you desire. If you are interested in buying this very specific vehicle, please come down to Mercedes-Benz of Seattle and pick it up for yourself. Special thanks to Mercedes-Benz of Seattle for hosting me and Michael Zhang for allowing me to review this beautiful car. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing and remember to keep on driving.